Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to DC Everest in Schofield, Wisconsin. It's Level 4 WIAA Division II High School Football. The River Falls Wildcats will take on the Green Bay Notre Dame Tritons tonight in what's queued up to be an absolute dandy. Let's go midfield right now and watch the coin toss before I further my introductions. Referee out there giving some last-minute instructions. I think River Falls will get to call the toss tonight, showing them heads and tails. River Falls in the all-white tonight. Sam Simpson, Mason Novak in their call it, and now we've got it. It's like River Falls maybe has won the toss. They're going to receive the football, says Tino Massa. So River Falls will receive, and Green Bay Notre Dame wants to go from the right to left. Let's line them up. And here it is officially. River Falls will receive to start the football game. There you have it as we get going tonight. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Jeff Johnson, Braden Engstrom, and Rob Derry, and Chris Larson downstairs tonight. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Excited, Kevin. This is, no matter what happens tonight, win or lose, this is a historic night for River Falls High School football.
Historic is the right word, I think. First time River Falls has ever been to Level 4 football. So, yeah, it is historic. Tonight, I think also this is a game, too, you come into in Level 4 where this is anybody's football game tonight. The Notre Dame Tritons are 12-0 this season. They're 7-0 in conference. First place in the Fox River Classic South Conference. On top of that, they have won 26 in a row and 36 out of their last 37 football games. They're going to be playing a very tough River Falls team who's 11-1 on the season, 6-1, and co-champions in the Big Rivers Conference. This is set up pretty good tonight. Both these teams have great running attacks. We'll talk a little bit more about Notre Dame's running attack here in just a minute. Maybe River Falls a little more balanced with the pass and run, but set up to be a very good football game. Jeff, let's go over some of the yardage throughout the season. I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, like you said, Kevin, the Wildcats have been very balanced all season with both throwing the football and running it. Almost equal, almost 50-50, slight edge to the passing, but Wildcats have scored almost 43 points a game this season and given up about 20, so positive margin of plus 22. Notre Dame, on the other hand, much more of a rushing team, as you can see, led by Kingston Allen, who we'll talk about in a second here. About 80% of their plays are on the ground as opposed to passing the ball. Offensively, just a powerful offense, 46 points a game. Defensively, they've been very stout as well, giving up only 16. So two relatively equal teams, Kevin, but definitely different styles of teams.
So, yeah, if these teams play to their average tonight, you have to give just a little bit of a slant to Notre Dame, racking up 46 a game. River Falls just over 42 a game. Both very, very high numbers offensively for both of these football teams. So, yeah, last week, River Falls, they have scored 40-plus points in 10 out of their 12 games this year, 50 points in the last 3 out of the 4. They've outscored their opponents 43-20, a plus 23 margin. Last week, they were at home against Oshkosh North, and they won that game by a final score of 52-38. They led 28-0 in the second quarter, and Oshkosh North did not go away. Hats off to them for playing hard all game. Quarterback Tino Massa was 14 for 25, 324 yards. He threw for 4 touchdowns. Joseph Tarasavich he ran the ball 34 times for 210 yards. He had 2 touchdowns, 2 receptions for 106 yards. Todd Benedict also had 6 receptions for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. Simpson with 9 tackles and 2 sacks. Pretty good week last week for River Falls against Oshkosh North, but they're going to have their hands full this week. Talk a little bit about the Notre Dame Tritons, Jeff. What do they got going on?
Yeah, like you said, Notre Dame Academy 12-0 on the season, winning 36 of their last 37 games. The last time they actually lost a football game was in the 2023 playoffs against the Big Rivers Conference Rice Lake Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, speaking of Rice Lake, Notre Dame went up against them in Level 3 and won by a score of 28-20. Kingston Allen, who we briefly mentioned earlier, 32 carries for 286 yards and 4 touchdowns in that game. Rice Lake had a chance at the end of the game, muffed a punt with about 4 minutes left, and Notre Dame was able to run out the clock after that. Kingston Allen, you'll hear that name a ton tonight. He's their junior running back, number 7. Get a load of these stats, which I'm going to go through right now. He's
gaudy.
Out of this world stats. 282 attempts. He has 2,967 yards rushing just this season. That's not his career. That's this season. He has the state record 49 rushing touchdowns this season. He's also a threat out of the backfield as he's got 104 yards receiving along with a touchdown. Allen averages 10.5 yards per carry. Just since the playoffs have started, so this is just level 4 here, the state semifinals. So they've played 3 games. He has 1,272 yards rushing. So he's averaging 424 yards rushing per game, which is just unbelievable. Like I said, he's got the all-time state record for season rushing touchdowns with 49. Level 2 against Slinger, he had 509 rushing yards in that game, which is the second all-time rushing yards per game in the entire state behind Nathaniel Long of Wautoma, who had 524 yards. He is 33 yards away from 3,000. He's third all-time in the state in rushing yards per season, behind Adrian Davis from Kenosha St. Joseph, who had 3,422. And then his former teammate is second, Christian Collins, who graduated last year here from Notre Dame. He had 3,084 yards rushing last year. So Allen has offers from Wisconsin, Northwestern, Eastern Michigan, North Dakota, and North Dakota State. And again, only a junior, so more offers to come there for Kingston Allen. Keep an eye on him, obviously, number 7.
Yeah, that's where the River Falls Wildcats will have to focus tonight. They're going to have to contain him and not let him get to the edge where he can be very dangerous.
Yeah, he can fly. Runs a very fast 100-meter dash, well under 11 seconds. He's going to be a load to bring down if he gets into the secondary. So fast, but he's also strong.
Speaking of fast and strong, Jeff, I'm going to flip it back over and talk a little bit more about the Wildcats and their big running back, senior number 21, Joseph Tarasavage. He's had 295 attempts this year for 1,923 yards. He has the River Falls High School record for touchdowns in a single season with 34. He's third in the state right now as well. So you have the number 1 in the state and the number 3 running back in the state getting after it tonight. He's committed to NAIA Dort University in Iowa, and he's fun to watch.
He really is, and he seems to be getting stronger as the season goes on. I know he's had a lot of carries, real similar number of carries to Kingston Allen, but it almost seems, Kevin, like he's just picking up steam as these playoffs roll around. And one thing the Wildcats have done effectively over the last few games is they've used him a lot in the passing game as well. He's got a couple of long touchdown pass receptions for the Wildcats as they have gone on this run over the last few weeks.
Speaking of getting better throughout the season, Big Sam Simpson, number 75, he's going to Indiana University. He's a good player. I think he's gotten better as the season's gone on.
He really has. He's making himself known more on defense, actually, as the season's gone on here. Had a couple of sacks last week, 9 tackles. He had an interception 2 weeks ago off a tip pass, and he's been very disruptive, I'd say, over the last month or so. He's going to really need to be disruptive tonight against that powerful Triton running game.
And speaking of getting better throughout the season, so Charlie Burke got hurt early in the season. He's come back now for a couple games, and he seems to be getting his wind and his game going again too. And I'm going to call him, Charlie Burke could be the X factor tonight. He's one of the better athletes on the Wildcats, was injured most of the season, but now getting back into midseason form here late in the season.
Yeah, and he really provides an added dimension to the Wildcat passing game. They've now went from a 2-headed monster to a 3-headed monster with Mason Novak and Todd Benedict, 2 seniors to go along with the junior Charlie Burke. All 3 of them are threats to take it to the house on passes from Tino Massa. So you try to double one, that's going to leave somebody else open. So definitely advantage to the Wildcats, I think, in the passing game tonight.
Let's go thank we got a minute here. Let's go thank our game sponsor tonight. It's River Falls Chamber of Commerce. This is a Chamber of Commerce type event tonight, and they would love to have you visit River Falls, and they put together a little video for you, and let's enjoy this 40 seconds from the River Falls Chamber. Welcome to River Falls, Wisconsin, where small-town charm meets natural wonder. Just 30 minutes from the Twin Cities, River Falls is home to the sparkling Kinnickinnic River, a fly-fishing paradise flowing right through downtown. Here you'll find vibrant local shops, cozy cafes, and a university that brings energy and innovation to every corner. Take a walk on scenic trails, catch live music on Main Street, or just slow down and breathe it all in. River Falls, naturally inviting, uniquely alive. Thank you, River Falls Chamber of Commerce for being tonight's game sponsor and paying the WIAA fee. Thank you, Chamber of Commerce. And if you are not from River Falls, you haven't been up in that area, we're just 30 miles from Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's a big, great place to go spend a weekend, a day, a week. It's a beautiful part of the state of Wisconsin. Come on over to River Falls. They would love to have you. Jeff, we're just 6 minutes and 23 seconds away from the national anthem kickoff, and we're going to get this thing underway. I've had a little bit of nerves since I got up this morning. How have you been?
Yeah, I'd say the same. That's one of the first things I thought about this morning when I woke up was tonight's game and how important it is, both to certainly the football team, but also our community.
Right.
The city of River Falls and the greater community area is really kind of pulled together for this football squad over the last few weeks. Yeah,
I'd like to maybe welcome everybody in that is watching from River Falls and all around the state of Wisconsin and the Fruited Plain. A few shout-outs here. Scott Mann, Southeastern Tennessee. It's always good to see you, Scott. You're kind of our good luck charm this year, so I'm glad you're here this afternoon. Anthony Hanks from the Fox Valley, he's here. Jamie's here. Mike Anderson, Josh Harder, Shelley, Chris, Brad Obermuller. Glad you're all here. Jake, glad to see you online tonight. Keep the comments clean and fresh, and we won't shut that down, and we'll have some fun with that. So welcome aboard, everybody. Again, Kevin Westhouse and Jeff Johnson bringing you the action tonight. We're really glad you're here. Beautiful night for football in the middle of November. We've got what let's check the weather. We got a weather bug. Let's check the weather. Let's see what we got. I'm about 52 degrees. Gusts 16 miles an hour. I'm going to argue that. I don't feel it too gusty, but Weston, Wisconsin, we're kind of where we are right now. Schofield officially, just south of Wausau. 52 degrees here. I would take that on any November 14th day in central Wisconsin.
Yeah, normally it's probably about 32 degrees on a mid-November night like this, so we'll definitely take it. Perfect football weather. Like you said, not a whole lot of a breeze here. And just so the crowd knows here to try to orient themselves a little bit, what you're seeing across from us right now, the bleachers directly across from us, that's all River Falls people right there. Mm-hmm. So the pep band came tonight, which you see on the right side of the screen, and we have our cheerleaders here. We have a couple of fan buses that came to the game from the high school. So nice crowd for the Wildcats, and here they come.
Here come the Wildcats down the tunnel. Joseph Tarasavage, as he's done all season, leading his team out. Anthony McPherson, Tino Massa. Get the flag. Let's go. Here come the Cats. Great atmosphere in the house. Boy, if you don't have goosebumps, you ain't watching. Let's go. Boy, it's teed up to be a good one tonight. Pick 'em tonight. I don't know, both these teams have their strengths, their weaknesses. We just go right to the top of the cliche bag. Limit the turnovers, limit the penalties. Hold on to the football and punch it in from the red zone.
Winner of tonight's game goes to the WIAA Division II State Championship game next Friday afternoon at Camp Randall Stadium.
1 p.m. kickoff at Camp Randall. That's where they'll go. Well, they'll watch that game in the lower right corner of your screen. They'll play the winner of the West Superior Homestead game. We'll keep track of that right there on your screen. Now it's going to be time for our national anthem. Anthony Hinks says, great atmosphere. You can feel it, Anthony. It's unbelievable. I'm Michael Dunham. Here we go, Cats. Got the family in the house.
Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike's in. Jackie Anderson, Amy. Glad you're here. Just kind of letting the clock run down. Both teams are lined up for the national anthem. They want to go. They're like, let's just blow the whistle. Let's go. Tee this thing up. For those of you just joining us, River Falls will receive the football. They won the toss and said, we'll take it. They're going to be going from our left to the right. Green Bay Notre Dame will be in the all green tonight. They'll be going from right to left to start the football game. Michael Dunham says, beautiful night in Arizona. It's not bad here in Wausau, Wisconsin. 52 degrees.
Not as nice as Tucson.
Not as nice, but not bad. We're just kind of letting this thing breathe. They're winding the clock down. Both teams are lined up on the goal lines. They're ready for the national anthem. We're ready for some football. Hey, Chantel Dulles. Bring that Kitty City energy. We got a lot of energy in the booth.
Sandy Worm, Polly Stafford, and Stephanie Smith all say go Cats.
Preston Johnson's on. Let's go Cats. That baby Preston. Here we go.
Tonight being performed by the River Falls Pep Band.
River Falls Pep Band is going to be playing it tonight.
Job by the River Falls Pep Band. River Falls has won the toss and has elected.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to DC Everest on the campus of DC Everest High School in Schofield, Wisconsin, just south of Wausau, Wisconsin. Tonight, the Notre Dame Tritons from Green Bay, Wisconsin, they're 12-0, will take on the River Falls Wildcats from River Falls, Wisconsin. They're 11-1 in Division II Level 4 football. The winner goes to the state championship game next Friday. Good evening, everybody. And again, hello, everybody. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Jeff Johnson. We're glad you're along, and we're excited, and we're ready for some football. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Excited, Kevin.
Woo!
Goosebumps.
Right? Wow. Good stuff.
Great atmosphere. Hopefully you can see that through your television screen, but this is pretty incredible right here now, Kevin.
It's really good. Braden gets here early. He gets the drone fly in right into DC Everest Stadium. Bring you right here. Give you a little context. It's a beautiful field. press box is a little tight, but we'll manage and we'll bring it right to you tonight. Get up on the edge of your couch. It's going to be move your feet, lose your seat night tonight in the garage. If you're watching it in there, it's going to be crowded. Again, River Falls will receive the football. They're all white pant, white top, white bonnet. Notre Dame Tritons from Green Bay are in the green pant, green top, white bonnet. Green Bay will be going from our right to left. Back deep is Charlie Burke.
And Mason Novak.
Mason Novak back deep for the Wildcats.
Which is a bit of a switch from the last couple of games. So we have Charlie Burke, who missed a good part of the season with an injury. He's back, and like you said, back in mid-season form, I would say right now. Charlie Burke is look for him to make a big impression tonight for the Wildcats, and then the reliable Mason Novak.
Put 12 on the clock. Let's go. Level 4, Division II, Wisconsin, WIAA football for a chance to play for the state championship. Tara Savage is out there now. Kind of the up back. Whistles. Pretty good. Everybody good. Whistles away. They'll approach. And here we go. Witzak kicks it away. It's a low squib kick. Bounces, fielded high up the 15-yard line. Moved out to the far side. Burke out over there all the way out to the 22-yard line. Not bad. Good field position for the Cats. They'll set up shop 1st and 10 on their own 22.
One person to keep an eye on who we've not yet talked about for Notre Dame Academy, number 76 on their defensive line, Richie Flanagan, 6'4", 270-pound defensive tackle. He is only a junior, and he's already committed to the University of Notre Dame to play college football.
Touchdown Jesus Notre Dame, not to be confused with the Green Bay Notre Dame.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. 4 receivers out for the Cats. Pistol formation. Massa's going to go back to pass. Looking down the field. Cross route, stop route. Almost intercepted. Ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage. And almost an early turnover right there. I'm not sure who got a hand on that, but Notre Dame did get a hand on that football and knocked it down and precariously fell to planet Earth. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Todd Benedict, number 4, playing a little bit of defense on that play, not making sure that the ball wasn't intercepted.
Screen pass, far side. Got a jersey. Gain of 1. That's a tough yard for the Cats. They got his jersey. He tried to get away and couldn't. Got it maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 for River Falls. The little wide receiver screen up top on the short side of the field. Not a lot of room over there, Jeff.
Not a lot of room. It seems like the Titans were well prepared for that play. It's a play that they've gone to quite a bit this season, a little screen pass to Mason Novak.
Here we go. Fans alive here on the near side. 3rd and long for the Cats. Stop route, and that threw it behind the intended receiver. That was intended for Benedict. Threw it just a little bit behind him, and the Wildcats go 3 and out. They're going to punt.
Yeah, something we haven't seen a lot of this year. The Wildcats going 3 and out, especially on their first possession. They've typically scored on their first possession throughout this historic football season, but good stop by the Tritons, and we'll see what they can do on offense.
Yeah, he sat down on the route and just threw a little bit behind him. Again, Tino Massa is throwing at about a 72% completion clip on the season.
Gavin Carafel in the punt for the Wildcats. Has not punted a lot this year,
No,
Kevin.
not a lot. He's their all-around kicker. That's a good kick.
That's a beauty.
Fair catch is called for back on the 32-yard line. Really good kick by Carafel under heavy pressure. Boy, I thought they might have a chance to block that. He gets it away, and Notre Dame will start out 1st and 10 on their own 33.
Fair catch that time, and number 3, Quinn Blum from Notre Dame.
The Notre Dame Tritons will have the ball. We're going to get a chance again to watch Kingston Allen, the 6'1", 190-pound running back, and we'll see what he can do here. He's been nothing short of spectacular this season.
That's going to be really important for the Wildcats, especially their outside linebackers and their corners, is to pinch inside to not let Allen bounce outside where he's been incredibly effective throughout the entire season.
1st and 10. We didn't see Tara Savage on that first series. That's the first two. Right up the middle they go. That's going to be a tough 2 yards for Kingston Allen there. Runs right at the fat part of that big defensive line for the Wildcats and gains a yard and a half. We're going to call it 2nd and 8 for Notre Dame.
Junior defensive end Cole Dykes in on the play that time for the Wildcats.
2nd and 7. They don't throw a lot. What do we say, 6-7 times a game?
About that, you're correct. They typically will throw to their tight ends when they do throw the football.
Max Pierce, quarterback, under center. Hands it to Kingston Allen. Cuts it back, still moving, falls forward, gains about 10 on the play. They'll move the chains. Boy, he's elusive. He's shifty all the way through that line. Didn't take, not a big crease in there, but he sure found it. And he was quick through there and gains 10. They'll get a first down on the 46.
Yeah, one thing from watching some film on Kingston Allen is that he's very patient as a running back. But once he does see a hole, even if it's just a small crease like he saw that time, he's able to get through it very quickly.
3 receivers out, 2 here to the near side, 1 up top. Kingston Allen alone in the backfield. Max Pierce under center. Barking out the calls. Now we got a man in motion. They'll hand it off. Allen tries to go left side again. They string it to the outside. Oh, what a tackle! Great play for a loss. Nice job out there by Nolan Hopeful with a big 4-yard loss tackle.
Really nice job by Nolan Hopeful. He grabbed onto his undershirt, it looked like, and was able to pull him down that way, but that's a loss of about 3 yards. Puts him behind the sticks at 2nd and 13.
Kingston Allen doesn't go that direction too often for a loss there. Nice job by Hopeful, getting him around the waist and jerking him down to planet Earth. 2nd and 13 for Notre Dame. They're on the short side of the field here. Play action, roll out to his right. Got a man in the flat. He's wide open. That's caught. That goes to Alex Syak. He's got the edge, the 40. Moves it back all the way down to the 20-yard line. So they go a little play action there. Kind of overload on this side. They get Alex Syak out of the backfield, and Syak runs it for about, 30 yards, 35, 36 yards down to the 20.
Yeah, Wildcats sold out on the run that play, Kevin, and they had a couple of receivers open. Syak was open. Joey Massey, number 88, was wide open out in the flat, too. Pierce had his choice there, went with Syak, and big gain and flips the field for the Tritons.
Tritons almost enter the red zone here down on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Green Bay Notre Dame. Hand it off. Kingston Allen buses it to the outside. He'll cut it back, headed towards the end zone. Boy, he's strong down to the 3.
He's strong and he's smooth, very elusive. Nice spin move to finish off the run there, get an extra 3 or 4 yards, and
down
first and goal.
From the 3. Yeah, they're moving quick. Really good play selection here for Notre Dame. They caught Wildcats playing heavy run on that 2nd down and 13, and they got the play action, and they had a lot of room to run there and went for about 36, 37 yards. Now it's 1st and goal from the 3.
I think you know what's coming here, Kevin. It's he's got 49 touchdowns for the year, looking to make it 50 right here.
Tries to dive. I don't think he got there. Down to the 1. It'll be 2nd goal from the 1. He launched from the 3 and just ran out of altitude, and he fell down on about the 1.
Looking for something pretty similar here on 2nd down. Look for another dive by Allen.
Yeah. Wildcat defense towing the line. They're looking around. We got to figure out how to stop him. How about big number 83 over there, Austin Stelreich? He's thinking about making a play right now. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 1. Max Pierce, the quarterback, under center. Hand it off. Kingston Allen, he's got 50. Another one. They go up 6-0 with 7:57 to go here in quarter 1. Pretty good drive right there by Green Bay. Notre Dame took it down the field, mainly running, mixed in a pretty crucial pass play, and then Kingston Allen for his 50th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, the pass play was obviously the key play on that drive, Kevin, with Wildcats had him behind the sticks at 2nd and 13 and threw a little screen pass on some play action, and that changed the whole drive.
Hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And with 7:57 to go here in quarter 1, each team has possessed the ball, and Green Bay Notre Dame took it down the field and put up a 7 spot early. It's 7-0 Green Bay.
Well, Wildcats have been here before. It's not like they haven't been behind all season. They've had some games where they got down early, and what they have done a good job of throughout the year is staying composed and realizing that it's a long football game, and they have a high-powered offense of their own, and as I'm sure you'll see here, they'll settle down a little bit and start putting something together.
I would think so. Last week, River Falls went up 28-0 against Oshkosh North, and they even hung around. So
they did.
You know,
yep.
these teams aren't going to quit.
Michael Witzak kicking off for the Tritons.
Witzak approaches, kicks it away. It's again another low squib kick. Fielded by the back Trevor Bartlett, the road grader. He moves it forward out to the 36, the sophomore.
Yeah, Bartlett, not a bad person for the Wildcats to have return a kickoff there. He's, like you call him the road grader, he can run some guys over, and he's got some wheels as well. So excellent field position to start off the drive for River Falls here. Let's see if they can counter that Notre Dame touchdown.
Yeah, we didn't call Joseph Tarasavich's name once on that first drive. That's pretty unusual. See if they go to him here or not. They're going to go back to pass again. Going for the home run ball. Up. Caught! Charlie Burke! We call him their best athlete, and Charlie Burke with a nice hookup from Tino Massa.
Yeah, Charlie got behind the corner a little bit and did a great job of adjusting to the football as it was in the air and came down with it. Huge play to flip the field for the Wildcats, first down in Notre Dame territory. Great to see Charlie Burke healthy, Kevin.
He wasn't really that open. He just went up and caught that at the pinnacle and reeled it in. 1st and 10. Short pass here. Oh, almost. They read that really good. Holy cow.
Yep, that could have been a disaster. That was Joey Massey. Yep, that's the tight end.
Joey Massey watching some game film, and he almost got in there and got himself a pick six, knocked it down. 2nd and 10.
They've gone to that play twice now and weren't successful either time. The first time was just about a no gain when they threw it to Novak in the flat, and this time was almost a disaster.
3 receivers up top. Back to pass one more time. Screen. Get it to Joey. Middle linebacker, really nice job, because if he doesn't get him, he's going to be off to the races. And maybe a missed block in there, but it'll be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that was Jack Whitehouse with the tackle, and he is a load to block. Whitehouse also is their fullback on offense, 6 foot, 240-pound junior.
I'm going to guess 4-down territory here. We do have a kicker who can kick them 50, but we'll see here. See how they do here on 3rd down. 3rd and 9 for the Cats. Getting loud here on the near side. Once again, they're going back to pass. Massa going to step up, and that's just too tall, intended for Charlie Burke. Pretty good coverage out there.
Yeah, what's interesting, Kevin, you mentioned it a few plays ago, they have yet to give the ball to Tarasavic on the ground here, and very atypical for the Wildcat offense.
Yeah, trying to change it up a little bit, but good coverage by those defensive backs for Notre Dame, and then also a really nice tackle by their middle linebacker on Tarasavic, who caught a pass. 3rd and long, 4th and long, big play early. Back to pass. Inside screen, get to the 1st down yardage. Cutting, he's got it. He's really close. I think they're going to give it to him, Jeff.
He's got it too, yeah.
Wow, what a 4th down and 9.
It's Charlie Burke
Charlie
again.
Burke. We talked about that. I maybe called him the X Factor in the pregame tonight.
You did, yeah. That's a good call, Kevin. Good prediction there. But, yeah, they got Charlie out in some space that time, and he might be the fastest player on the Wildcats, and he was able to get just enough for a 1st down.
Now they'll give it to Tarasavic, cutting back, moving forward, falls forward for about 5. Nice 1st down gain there for Tarasavic and the Wildcats. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think part of the thinking right here is the Notre Dame has a big, strong, tough defensive line that maybe they feel it'll be a little difficult to run against.
They're going to go Joey again. Tries to run in big behind big old number 75. Falls forward. Gains about 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and manageable. 3rd and about a long 2.
Yeah, they took Flanagan out of the game right before that play started. So
3rd and 3.
Perhaps they noticed that and decided to run the ball again. Flanagan's still out.
3rd down and 3 for the Cats. 3 receivers out. Tarasavic in the backfield. Give it to Joey. cutting forward, falling forward. He's not going to get anything. It's going to be 4th and 3. He might have lost half a yard in the play.
Yeah, he might have. This will be interesting here if they decide to go for it or if they, nope, here comes the field goal unit.
Field goal unit. Gavin Carafel coming in, kick a field goal.
Well within Gavin's range here. We're looking at about a 34-yard field goal.
Yeah. So Gavin Carafel, and to try to get the Wildcats on the board with a 34-yard field goal attempt. He's dead center of the field. Riker O'Keefe on the hold. Snap's good. The hold is good. The kick is up. He's got plenty of leg and hit the crossbar.
Oof.
And no good. Hit the top of the right crossbar. Field goal posts are still moving around. He hit that thing solid, and it's no good. Boy, he hit that solid.
He did hit it solid, yeah. Just pushed it a shade to the right, and
They'll turn it over on downs
That's
after
tough.
the missed field goal. So the Wildcats do move the football there, and they come up with nothing. That was a good kick. Just pushed it just right.
plenty of distance. Like you said, it was the top of the goalpost. that
Yeah.
he hit.
Yeah, plenty of distance. That'd have been good from 45, 50. Plenty of leg. Kingston Allen, he's got it high and tight, falls forward for 3 or 4. We'll call it 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Allen tripped up as he went through the line there. West Appear and Homestead, no scorer. Almost to the end of the first quarter of that game.
Quarterback under center. Hand it off again to Kingston Allen. Tries to bounce it to the outside. Now he's got to cut it back up the middle. Austin Stelreich with a tackle, but not till he gains about 10 on the play. Move the chains. 1st and 10. He averages 10 point something per carry, and there it was another 10 yards.
Yeah, he's something. He just looks really smooth out there running the football.
Smooth. They had him bottled up, and he got through there and gained 10, moved the chains. Nose of the ball rests now on the 35-yard line. They're going to keep it. Going to go Wildcat to the far side. Max Pierce has got the edge and gains about, I think, 9 or 10 in the play. That was just a Wildcat direct snap to Max Pierce.
Yep. Weren't expecting it. Didn't look like. Finally pushed out of bounds by Oliver Simmons. Gain of about 9.
Really nice play selections here for Notre Dame out of the chute. Kind of have the Wildcats a little bit back on their heels.
Yeah, they've kept them off balance here. They obviously are predominantly Kingston Allen runs, but threw a screen earlier for a big gain, and now that run there by
Wildcat.
Pierce.
Time it goes Kingston Allen. He's patient, runs it up in there. Short gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's a first down, actually.
No, excuse me, first down. It was 2nd and 1. My bad. I was thinking he had a first down on that last run, but they gave him about 9.5.
Big, strong, physical offensive line for the Tritons. They're doing a nice job opening up holes, and the holes don't have to be that big for Kingston Allen to get through, but they're doing a good job controlling the line of scrimmage right now.
1st and 10 for Notre Dame. Max Pierce. Play action, back to pass, looking across the middle. Get up there and broken up. Really nice breakup by Anthony McPherson. Boy, he had him, and McPherson came in and just knocked that away. Big time play.
Yeah, really nice play. The pass intended that time for Joey Massey.
Let's go back, take a look at that real nice play. The Leach Insurance look back right here. He's got it and then knocks it away. Really nice job by McPherson. Thank you. Steve Leach on a Leach Insurance for the Leach Insurance look back.
2nd and long. They are not afraid to give the ball to Allen on 2nd and long.
Pitch it to him. Cuts back. Taken down after a gain of about 4 or 5. It'll be, let's call it 3rd and 5. Who do we have in the tackle there, Jeff? A couple.
Sam Simpson was the one to help him up at the end.
3rd and 5. I would guess 4-down territory here for Green Bay Notre Dame. Kingston Allen direct snap, trying to be patient. We got a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play.
I think there might have been some
movement?
motion.
Yeah.
Yep. Illegal shift. Yep.
They went direct snap that time to Kingston Allen, but not before an illegal shift happened. That's going to push him back. It'll be 3rd and 10 now for Notre Dame. That changes things a little bit, huh, Jeff?
It changed it a little bit, but again, 3rd and 10 would not shock me in the least if they hand it to Allen again. Always a threat for a big play.
Yeah, it seems like they have their play selection tonight. Now, we know Allen's the guy, but just when you think so, then they pull a rabbit out of a hat and they do something else. So let's see here. Really, I'm impressed with their play calls thus far. Wildcats really been unable to just zero in on something. Pierce under center. He's back to pass again. Looking down the field. They're going for the home run ball far side and caught. Wow, there it is, Jeff. And that time Cooper Aiken on the far side. I thought they had it covered, and nice pass, nice catch.
Yeah, it looked like maybe some miscommunication on the back end there on who was covering Aiken, and Pierce laid it right in there. Beautiful throw by the quarterback, Max Pierce. And
Oliver Simmons kind of had it, and he kind of broke out towards the sidelines, and then he got it over top of him.
Yep, just laid it right in there.
Laid it right in there. 1st and 10. Knows the ball rests on the 30. Keeper this way. It's got the edge. Collapsing it. Still got his balance. And direct snap again to Max Pierce. They've used that a couple times. That's been pretty effective. And they were following Kingston Allen to the right. And he runs it to the left. And he got the edge and takes it down to the 11.
Yeah, fantastic job by the Notre Dame coaching staff keeping the Wildcat defense off balance.
Seriously, I'm off balance. I mean, yeah, just when you think it's going to their big guy, they go direct snap and they run it the other way.
Yeah, and now we're in Kingston Allen territory right here.
I think so.
As we're in the red zone, and this is where he smells the end zone.
Kingston Allen does have it now, and he's got the 5, the 10, touchdown. 11 yards, 51st touchdown of the season. Kingston Allen, and Green Bay Notre Dame goes up 13-0 with 1:41 to go here in quarter one. That was a pretty impressive drive.
It certainly was, and again, it was a lot of Kingston Allen, but mixed in with some play calls there that the Wildcat defense just didn't look like they were prepared for.
Right.
Including a big 3rd and 10 pass play on the sidelines that kept the chains moving and ultimately led to a touchdown.
Kick looks good. It's up, and it is good. And with 1:41 to go here in quarter one, the Notre Dame Tritons have taken a 14-0. All right. Callie down at River City Stitch. Thank you for that, Callie. Ellie Massa, the Massa Mortgage Team. Black Wolf Exteriors, thank you, Joe Karras. Thank you, Jen Rivard with State Farm Insurance. Thank you, Steve Leach with Leach Insurance. Thank you, Sarah Jenkins with sarahjenkins.com, the property executive real estate. And we'll get back to First National Bank of River Falls, our main sponsor, in a little bit. Low squib kick. Bartlett's off his arm. hops up to the far side. Nice return. Is that Charlie Burke that got that?
Charlie Burke again. Yeah, Charlie came to play tonight.
Charlie came to play.
Made 2 or 3 big plays already. A lot of game left here. Again, important to point out to the viewers that the Wildcats have averaged 43 points a game this year, so they'll get things moving.
Hello, Mashevskis. Welcome aboard. Hello, Isaiah Black.
Jessica Curtis watching the game.
Like that. 1st and 10 for the Cats. They got to find a way here to get some points. Hand it to Joey off the left edge. He's cutting forward. Look at the kid go. He's got the 50, high knees the 40, the 35, the 30, and pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. There's a Joseph Teresavich we know. He's not only strong, but he's fast. Nice run by Joseph Teresavich. Let's go back and take a look at this, Jeff. Boy, they had a little bottle up right there. Stiff arm. Oh, baby, what a stiff arm.
And that's the definition of a stiff arm right there, Kevin.
Wow, what a stiff
textbook.
arm. Hello. First and 10. Joey again in behind the bigs. That time he doesn't get quite as much. Falls forward for 3. Yeah, that was quite a stiff arm. Heard some moans and groans on the couches at home. Like, oh.
Seen a lot of that this season. Joey Teresavich headed to Dort University in Iowa next year. 3rd in the state in touchdowns.
2nd and 8 for the Cats. Back to pass. Pump fake. He's in big trouble. And down goes Tino Massa. Pump fake. They didn't bite on it this time. And Massa goes down.
And he did fumble it right at the end. And they're going to give it to the Trojans.
Give it to Notre Dame. Oh, there's disaster right there for the Cats.
That is disaster. Number 48, Micah Warren, falls on the ball.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I don't think we have a replay of that either. I didn't see. I thought he was just sacked down, but he must have lost the ball on the way down. And Notre Dame recovers it. And 1st and 10 Notre Dame. Boy, Wildcats again had something going and turn it over there on a fumble.
Yeah, 2 of their last 3 drives, they've been well into Notre Dame territory and nothing to show for it right now.
Give it to Kingston Allen, this time off the right side. He's got the edge. Cuts it back into the field of play and then taken down in the 50, not till after he gains 16 yards on the run.
Yeah, and that's one thing the Wildcats are really trying to avoid is Allen bouncing the ball or bouncing it outside and getting an outside running lane, and he was able to do that time and pick up a big 1st down run.
Also, we're a lot of backs who just run out of bounds after a 14-yard gain. He says, I'm going to stay in bounds and tack on 2 more. Nose of the ball now on the 50-yard line for Green Bay Notre Dame. Maybe the last play of this quarter, we'll see. Hand it off to the up back this time. Falls forward for 7 or 8. They'll give him 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, that's Jack Whitehouse again.
2nd and 1. They give 9.
That might be the biggest fullback in high school football, 6 foot 240. A load to bring down, only a junior. And that'll be it for the first quarter.
That'll be it. Well, with that, I think we should maybe go thank our main game sponsor today, pay the WIAA fee for the, let's go up in the upper left corner, River Falls Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, River Falls Chamber. They want to invite you to River Falls. Welcome to River Falls, Wisconsin, where small-town charm meets natural wonder. Just 30 minutes from the Twin Cities, River Falls is home to the sparkling Kinnickinnic River, a fly fishing paradise, flowing right through downtown. Here you'll find vibrant local shops, cozy cafes, and a university that brings energy and innovation to every corner. Take a walk on scenic trails, catch live music on Main Street, or just slow down and breathe it all in. River Falls. Well, we had to come back to the game. Naturally inviting, uniquely alive. River Falls Chamber of Commerce. Come on out. Spend a weekend in River Falls. 2nd and 1 for Notre Dame. Hand it off. Kingston Allen cuts back. He's got 1st down yardage. Gains about 4 on the good slicing and dicing. Move the chains for Notre Dame.
Good. I can go through some first quarter statistics here, Kevin. Tino Massa, 5 of 9 for 36 yards. Joe Teresavich, 5 carries, 46 yards, average of 9.2. Charlie Burke, 1 catch, 29 yards. Benedict, 1 for 9. Novak, 1 for 2. Kingston Allen, 12 carries, 87 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the Tritons. Thank you, Dan Jenkins, for the stats.
It's on the ball's on the carpet. regathers it. That was a direct snap to that was to Max Pierce, the quarterback. He has a fake handoff. He was going to go forward, and when he tried to tuck it away, he dropped the ball down to Planet Earth, but he got on it. Wildcats limited that to a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A shout out to Shannon Zimmerman, who's listening to the game. Welcome, Shannon.
Welcome aboard. 2nd down and 8 for the Green Bay Notre Dame Tritons. They're up 14-0. Wildcats looking to limit the damage right here. Time to go direct snap to Kingston Allen. Runs off the left edge and taken down by a couple Wildcats. Oh, baby. Nice tackle by Caden Johnston.
Caden Johnston along with Blake Schneider both on the play. Gain of about 1 they're going to give him. So putting him back in a 3rd and long situation, which Notre Dame has converted a couple of times earlier in the first quarter. Let's see what they do here.
3rd down and 7. I'm guessing this is 4-down territory here for Green Bay Notre Dame. Wildcats mix it up a little bit on defense. Max Pierce, pistol formation along with Kingston Allen in the backfield. He's back to pass, crossing route, sit down, make a tackle to the outside, still fighting. He breaks 2 tackles, moves it forward, ball's on the carpet, but goes out of bounds after a 1st down. The big tight end, they had him twice, Jeff, and he breaks away and gets a 1st down.
Yeah, again, that's Joey Massey, the tight end that time, 6'2", 225-pound, yet another junior. This team is extremely junior dominant. Can only imagine how good they're going to be next year. But good catch and run that time by Massey. Was able to break 2 or 3 tackles and convert to 3rd down.
Yeah, they had him for maybe a no gain, maybe even a loss, and he's just too strong, and he broke 2 tackles and a 1st down. Moved the chains. Just time to give to Kingston Allen right up the middle. He works hard. Gain 5, 2nd and 5. Sam Simpson back into the game for the Wildcats. And Tyler Hastings will get a blow.
Nolan Hopeful in on the play that time for the Wildcats. Gain of about 4 they're going to give them.
Yeah, someone said that was a big boy 1st down. That was a grown-up 1st down right there is what that was. By Joey Massey. You give him that big boy 1st down. 2nd down and 6. Max Pierce under center. Handed off to Kingston Allen. He's going to cut it back and falls forward near 1st down yardage.
And they're going to give it to him, I think.
Yep, they are. It's first set of downs from the 12.
Todd Benedict coming in from his corner position to make the tackle for River Falls. Again, we're in Kingston Allen territory here, Kevin.
Maybe I'm going to have to find a way to punch one out. Yeah, the play selection tonight for Green Bay Notre Dame is impressive. Really has the Wildcats off balance. Man in motion. Give a little inside pitch. Another great football play there. They have about 3 different variations going on there, and they do the inside pitch to Kingston Allen, which is considered a pass, I guess, and they move it forward for about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nolan Hopeful and Thade Dreyer both in on the tackle that time for the Wildcats. Keeping Allen out of the end zone for now.
2nd down and 6. Cowbells are out on the far side trying to implore their Wildcats. I can hear him across the field. Give it to Kingston Allen. He's getting low. And nice tackle right there by Caden Johnston. We've called his name a couple times tonight, Jeff. Nice play by Caden Johnston.
Yeah, Caden Johnston, a 6'1", 205-pound junior who's come to play tonight as well.
So Notre Dame can get a 1st down on about the 2.5-yard line. It's 3rd and 2.5. How about that? It's resting on the 5 right now.
I think everybody in this building thinks Allen's getting the football right now.
And he is. Off the right side, and they take him down, but I think he's going to he's real close to 1st down yardage, and they probably won't measure it because we've only seen 2 measurements all season.
It's hopeful again with the stop. We'll see what they do here.
They're looking.
They gave it to him.
First down. I know he made it. He needed to make, what I was observing about the 2.5 yard line, he made it to the 2. So they'll give him first and goal from the 2. First and goal from the 2.
Well, I'll repeat what I just said. I think everybody in this building thinks that Kingston Allen's getting the football again.
He has 51 in the season. He's already got a couple tonight. He's got it now. Off the right side there, he doesn't have enough. A bunch of white shirts come in there and give him the what for. Give him the business. Down low. No gain on the play. Second and goal from the 2. The Wildcats need to find a way here, huh? He may have lost a football length there, if you want to get fussy. There's a different look. Jeff, look at this.
That's a bit of a jumbo package there, Kevin.
Jumbo package. He's trying to blow a hole. Kingston Allen, left side. He's got plenty of room. Falls forward, and he's got a nose for the end zone. And he's got 6 more for Green Bay, Notre Dame. Boy, he's got away from like the 2 yard line. He's got away from the 2 yard line to just have a nose for the end zone. Just falls right in there, and a little bit of a seam, and he gets 6 more for Green Bay, Notre Dame. As advertised, Jeff?
As advertised. Everything we saw on film, we're seeing right here tonight. Michael Witzak with the extra point.
Up, and it is good. And with 6:07 to go till the half, it's pretty much been all Green Bay Notre Dame thus far. They're had 21-0 over the River Falls Wildcats.
Oof.
Woof is right.
Kingston Allen well over 100 yards rushing already. Carries, 114 yards, and 3 touchdowns unofficially for Kingston Allen. Well, we've had a lot of critical drives this season, Kevin. This might be ranked right up there.
Right up there. Yeah, you can't fall behind 28-0 in the first half. I mean, you can battle your way back, but you got to keep it within reason.
Yep, and Notre Dame will get the ball to start the second half, as this game's just flying by.
It's a low squib kick again. That's going to take a hop and field it here on the near side. Once again, trying to find a seam is Charlie Burke. Nice return by Burke out to the 31-yard line. And Wildcats will set up shop first and 10 and 30. Wildcats have racked up some yards tonight, Jeff, but kind of stalled out as they get down the field.
Yeah, they've had a couple opportunities, like you said. The first drive was 3 and out. The second drive, they drove all the way down to, it was inside the 20-yard line, and a 34-yard field goal that bounced off the right upright. And then their third drive, they again got inside the 30 and had a fumble. So see what they can do here. Critical drive halfway through the second quarter for the Cats. Need something here.
First time this season they've been backed up like this. Joseph Terrace-Savage keeps his feet, gets low, moves forward for 1 or 2. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Notre Dame just dominating the line of scrimmage right now. Jack Whitehouse, number 8. Fullback on offense, middle linebacker on defense with the tackle.
Single coverage up top. 2 backs in the backfield. Back to pass. Going for the home run ball.
Nope.
And that's just overthrown to the intended receiver, Todd Benedict. Never really got open. Maybe a little tied up there, a little feet tangled up in about the 45 or 50 and just couldn't get the separation.
Yep, and he had 2 guys on him as well, so throwing in the double coverage a little bit there. And big play here, 3rd and 10.
A lot of 3rd and longs for the Cats.
Keep an eye on number 76. That's Richie Flanagan.
Changing the play.
I have a little bit of a
Coach
conversation
Ryan Schurz.
here.
They're going to call timeout, I believe. Let's see. They're going to have to. Official timeout.
He's talking to both. Looks like both captains, I think.
Getting a little chippy.
I've noticed some extracurriculars over the last few plays here.
Extracurriculars.
And I believe that's what this is about. Well, both teams are going to get together, and I think the referee probably just told them to knock it off.
the old no flag, just knock it off, fellas. Let's go. It's a big game. This game to play to go to the state championship, so what the heck? You get a little edgy, and now we got a timeout, River Falls. And with that, that'll give a chance to go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
All right, team, this is it. Today we leave it all on the teller line. No shortcuts, no miscalculations, and every transaction counts. So let's get out there, give it everything we've got, and show our customers that with First National Bank of River Falls, they can always count on us every step of the way.
To put it all on the line. Ooh, yeah. Time to put it all on the line. When they time to put it all on the line. When they
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport, right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube Network. Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson bringing you the action tonight. Braden Engstrom on production, Rob Derry on the main camera, Chris Larson downstairs. We're glad you're here. Wildcats in a hole, down 21-0, third and long. Massa's rolling out to his left. He's got a man, Joseph Tarasavich, trying to work his way forward, and he's really close to first down yardage. I think he's going to be about a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1.5 for River Falls, and I believe they got to go for it here, Jeff.
Yeah, I think they have to. Need to continue to keep this drive going here. The last thing they can do is hand it right back to Notre Dame and score another touchdown.
Tush push. Now we got a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Let's see. Timeout, River Falls. Is that what he said?
Yes.
There is their second. But we can go thank, since we didn't get through their commercial before, we can go thank the River Falls Chamber of Commerce, tonight's game sponsor. Welcome to River Falls, Wisconsin, where small-town charm meets natural wonder. Just 30 minutes from the Twin Cities, River Falls is home to the sparkling Kinnickinnic River, a fly-fishing paradise, flowing right through downtown. Here you'll find vibrant local shops, cozy cafes, and a university that brings energy and innovation to every corner. Take a walk on scenic trails, catch live music on Main Street, or just slow down and breathe it all in. River Falls, naturally inviting, uniquely alive. Thank you, River Falls Chamber of Commerce. River Falls, naturally inviting, uniquely alive. Well, let's see if the First National Bank ad will get these guys going. They're all jacked up. 4th and 2, big play. Play action, going for the home run ball. Got Stelreich, caught Austin Stelreich. Oh, what a play on 4th and 2. They go to the big tight end and a little play action. He gets one-on-one coverage over the middle, and Tino Massa puts it right on him.
Yeah, Tino stood right in there in the midst of a pass rush by Notre Dame and just put it right on Austin. Austin stayed with it. Beautiful catch. Keep the chains moving. First down. Huge play by the Wildcats.
Joey got a little caught up there. Someone stepped on his shoelace, it looked like. He couldn't get his foot off the ground. And loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. So once again, Jeff, the Wildcats get in here around the 30-yard line. The first couple of drives have stalled out right in this area. Let's see if they can break through here and get down into the red zone.
imperative that they score a touchdown here.
4 receivers here to the near side. Now we've got Joseph Tarasavage in motion, back to pass. Tino's looking and intercepted. Got hit when he threw it. Big old number 63, Miles Hunter, 6 foot, 195-pound senior, gets himself interception, hits him right in the numbers.
Hit as he threw the ball. There's
replay here. Let's take a look,
have
Jeff.
that there. Yep. Okay. Yep. Tino rolled a little bit left.
Hit.
Tried to get square and
threw it right into the arms of the defensive back for Notre Dame, and that's an interception, and that one hurts.
Puts the Tritons in outstanding field position once again. Plenty of time to score with over 4 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Homestead up on West Pier 14-7.
Direct snap.
There he goes, Kingston Allen to the outside. He's fast, he's stiff arms, and then taken down. Nice open field tackle on the far side.
It's Oliver Simmons. Just pops right back up, Kevin. He's been hit a lot tonight and doesn't look any worse for the wear.
It's second down and 1. They didn't change the sideline down marker over there. Should be 2nd and 1. Quarterback Max Pierce under center for Green Bay Notre Dame. Give it to Kingston Allen, bounces it to the outside. I think there's a holding there. There's no call. Boy, I think it was held up there on the edge. And runs it for a first down. It was either a holding or just a really, 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 really good block.
Blake Schneider in on the tackle for the Wildcats.
And they're in the red zone again. Knows the ball rests on the 16. Now we got a flag on the play. And I think that might be from the sidelines potentially. Or is it a substitution penalty?
We'll see.
Sideline warning.
Wildcats.
And the Wildcats. I thought I was going to get the sideline warning for noticing that holding. I think someone on the Wildcat sideline also noticed that.
They may have noticed the same thing you did. And,
yep. They got a warning.
Emotions are high, as you might expect in a game this important.
1st and 10 for Green Bay, Notre Dame. Quarterback's going to keep it. Oh, nice hard hit at the line. Good run by Max Pierce. Gets upended after about a 3-yard gain.
Hopeful in on the tackle.
Going to have to find a way if you're a Wildcat to punch one out here and limit the damage. Green Bay, Notre Dame looking to go up by 4 scores here early.
And they will start the second half with the football as well.
Wildcats have had such good ball protection all season. Not tonight. Interception and a fumble. Kingston Allen on a late handoff, cuts it back. Jack Larson reaches in, tries to get there. He scoots just past him. Gains 5. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 8.5.
McPherson with the tackle.
I think you need to get to about the 5 for a first down if you're Green Bay, Notre Dame.
4 down territory.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Definitely 4 down territory here. Give it to Kingston Allen off the left edge again. He's headed towards the end zone, and boy, the kid's strong. He's in for 6 more. That is 4th one tonight, if you're scoring along at home.
That's number 4. That's number 53 on the season for, and counting, for Kingston Allen.
He carried 3 or 4 Wildcats on his back into the end zone there, too. That was impressive. That was impressive.
Pending the extra point. Witzak.
Holds good. The kick is up, and Sliver, and it's good. It gets through. And with 1:32 to go here till the half, 28-0 Green Bay, Notre Dame over the River Falls Wildcats. Hey, with that good blocking on the front offensive line for Notre Dame, might be a good opportunity to talk about Richie Flanagan and his lineage.
Yeah, Richie Flanagan, the junior 6'4", 270-pounder, plays on both ways. Committed to Notre Dame. That'd be the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana. His father played in the NFL from 1994 to 2003. You may remember Jim Flanagan. Spent most of his career with the Chicago Bears. Also played for the Packers, the Eagles, and the 49ers. And his grandfather, also named Jim Flanagan, played from 1967 to 1971
with the Saints.
With the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. So good lineage there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And
that helps.
Kingston Allen is getting up behind him and running to the promised land tonight. Witzak's kicking off from the 40. Kick is away. It's another low squib kick. That seems to be pretty effective. Fielded back down on the 8. Again by Charlie Burke. Moves it out to the 31 again.
All right, now minute 26 left here in the second quarter. Cats down obviously big here, 28-0. This drive's important for a couple of reasons. One, to try to get themselves slowly back into this football game. But two, if they do not score, a reminder, Notre Dame will get the second half kickoff, and if Notre Dame does score,
a running clock,
then we're looking at a running clock game at 35-0. So this is pretty big right here for Coach Ryan Schurz and the Wildcats to put something on the scoreboard here.
They have moved the football, but they haven't been able to move it inside the 20. Moving it between the 30s. Back to pass, Massa. Got a man, Mr. Todd Benedict on the far side. Fights for a couple extra. Gain of about 4 on the play. Nice pass, nice catch. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for the Cats. Clock continues to run. 1:10, 1:09, 1:08 to go here till the half. Looking to get some points. Back to pass again. They read that.
They did read that.
Gets away, moves out towards first down yardage, and just knocked out of bounds. That'll stop the clock after a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Alex Syack read that and
they've been watching
just
the game
missed
film.
It. Yep.
Trying to red dog that and trying to get a pick. There, they got 1 tonight. 2 receivers here to the near side, 3 up top, backyard football. Massa drops it, he's in trouble, throws it away. It'll be 4th down and 2. Just lost a snap and dribbled it. Lucky to get it back and throw it incomplete. It'll be 4th and 2. Clock stopped with 54 seconds.
Got to go.
Got to go here, but this is dangerous.
I think. Well,
you have to go. Well,
they're going to punt, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go down 35-0 at half and set them up right here, but yikes.
No, you don't want to go down. Notre Dame does have all 3 timeouts left as well, so I don't know.
I don't know. You guys at home can argue about that, whether you should go for it here or not. They're going to punt. At least that's what they're lined up to do. Maybe they got some trickeration, but I'm sure Notre Dame is ready for that. High snap. They're going to punt it away. Carafel with a nice high spiraling kick. Hits on the 12, gets a Wildcat bounce, and the clock continues to run, rolls on down to the 3. What a great kick by Gavin Carafel and Coach Schurz. Hey, great call, Coach Schurz. Great call.
Yeah, great kick is right. That's probably the best punt of the season that I can recall from Gavin Carafel. Just boomed it inside the 5-yard line, 39 seconds.
Yeah, now we'll see if Notre Dame is just content to go up 28-0 or try to put some more on the board. They got them pinned deep. So
they haven't pinned deep, but obviously handing it off to Kingston Allen is a big play waiting to happen, so we'll see.
Stanley Smith says punt and regroup. Well, that's what they did, and they got a great punt off. That's Notre Dame fans on. We're glad you're here. Team looks pretty good here in half 1. Pinned way back on their own 3. Give it to Kingston Allen. Busting up through there. Falls forward for 4. It'll be 2nd and 6, and the clock will run. Looks like Notre Dame isn't not going to use their timeouts. They're going to let it run. We do have some Wildcat trivia at halftime. You'd be playing for those glorious Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches from Tarnation Tavern, so you want to hang around for that. And there we go. We're going to go to halftime. 1 half in the books here in Level 4 Division II football for a chance to play for the state championship. It's been all Green Bay Notre Dame here in half 1. They're up 28-0. I didn't overemphasize that, did I? Was I pretty accurate? All Notre Dame?
And then some,
Yeah,
I would
right?
say.
Yeah.
Yep, they've certainly dominated both sides of the football offensively, and obviously their defense has caused all kinds of trouble for the Wildcats' high-powered offense, and so far they got nothing to show for it here at halftime.
Yeah.
So I think your interview's here, Kevin.
My interview's here. So before we do the interview, we have a River Falls Chamber of Commerce representative here. I think we should maybe pull up their logo. There we go. River Falls Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Melissa Wilson. How are you?
Good. You?
I'm good. Good to see you up here.
Yes.
Yeah, we had played the River Falls Chamber of Commerce a little short video a few times tonight, and when we come up here, let's talk a little bit about what's happening in River Falls here coming up.
Yeah, so the next big event that the River Falls Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau will host is River Dazzle.
This is my favorite. It's my favorite festivals of the year.
It's my favorite day of the year, absolutely. So it's the day after Thanksgiving. Some people call that the Shopping Friday or Black Friday, but it's the day after Thanksgiving.
Stay right in River Falls.
Yeah, that's right. Just stay in town, and we kick things off in the morning at 11 a.m. River Falls Theater hosts a free movie, The Grinch, and so you can go to that. And River Falls Theater has the best popcorn. Westy, I don't know
It's
if you
really
knew
good.
that, but it's the best.
I've gone down there and just gotten popcorn, not even going to a movie. That's how good the popcorn
I
is.
did that last
Yeah.
week, actually.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely. And so then there's a lot of different things going on. We have a trolley from Stillwater that will take you place to place, and we have a chili crawl. So the chili's free. You get a little sample of chili at all the different local restaurants and bars. And then you can also go see Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have the high school carolers will be in town as well, and they
It's
kind of
very quaint.
yes,
They
yes.
dress up, they walk around, they stroll around. Caroling.
Yes, it gets you in the holiday mood.
It really does.
And then at 5:30,
Yeah.
Steiner Plumbing and Electric and Family Fresh Market are going to drop plush reindeer.
You know what that's called? It's got a name for that. It's called Up on the Rooftop Reindeer Drop.
I love it. I love
Up
it.
on the Rooftop Reindeer Drop.
Yeah, and then we get to hear who our winning chili is, and then there's a mascot run. So you can come out and see that, and then a Santa fun run. So I think you've seen this probably on social media where everybody dresses up as Santa, and they run down the street.
You know what that's called too? I think we should grow that. It's called SantaCon.
I
Some
don't-
communities have a SantaCon where everybody comes downtown dressed up like Santa. You get like 5,000
Yeah.
Santas.
I don't think they have chili and reindeer drop, though.
No, they
at
don't.
Those,
They don't.
Do they?
So we're starting our very own SantaCon.
And then we end the day with the River Dazzle lighted parade. So everybody in the community lights up their floats
Yeah,
and goes down the
yeah.
street, and it's super nostalgic. And then they light up the trees
The
on Main
trees. So
Street.
that is brought to you by River Falls Municipal Electric Utility. Since 1900 in River Falls, we're proud to light the downtown up every holiday season.
That's right, Westy. You know a little bit about that.
So there we go.
And I saw them stringing the lights the other day.
They
It's
were.
always a favorite. And then we have that lit through, I think, January, don't we?
We know we keep it up till February
Okay.
14th.
Wonderful.
So we let you take your Valentine date out with the lights downtown, and then 15th we take them down.
Yeah, and so some of these events are hosted by the River Falls Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau. Some are through the River Falls Business Improvement District and other folks as well, but it's just a wonderful day, the day after Thanksgiving.
It's a wonderful, wonderful day. The River Dazzle. Let's show the Chamber of Commerce video one more time, tonight's game sponsor, and we'll take us right back into that. Here we go. Have you seen
Welcome
this? Check
to
this out.
River Falls, Wisconsin, where small-town charm meets natural wonder. Just 30 minutes from the Twin Cities, River Falls is home to the sparkling Kinnickinnic River, a fly fishing paradise, flowing right through downtown. Here you'll find vibrant local shops, cozy cafes, and a university that brings energy and innovation to every corner. Take a walk on scenic trails, catch live music on Main Street, or just slow down and breathe it all in. River Falls, naturally inviting, uniquely alive.
Thank you, River Falls Chamber of Commerce. You know what the tagline is? Naturally inviting, uniquely alive. Does that describe River Falls or what?
Absolutely. That is our wonderful little town. So we hope to see everybody the day after Thanksgiving for River Dazzle.
Well, thank you, Melissa Wilson, for coming on up and sharing that about River Falls.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right. I'm going to maybe go to Wildcat Trivia. Let's go. Let's play for a chicken sandwich. Let's play for a chicken sandwich. So I got to find my trivia. Got a lot of notes up here. Let me see. I got everything except the one I want. Hold on. Chamber game sponsor. Where in the heck? Come on, man. I'm going to have something sticking together. Hold on. There it is. It was sticking. Wildcat Trivia, here we go. Brought to you by Jeff Bjork, who puts this together. Playing for one of those delicious Wild Tarnation Tavern Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches. This week's trivia question will again involve WIAA State Football Championships. Question. So here we go. Last week we learned that St. Croix Central in 2016 was the last Pierce or St. Croix County school to win a WIAA State Football Championship. For tonight's trivia question, who can name the first Pierce or St. Croix County school to win a state football championship, and what year did they achieve this? So again, name the first Pierce or St. Croix County school to win a state football championship, and what year did they achieve that? So we're playing for one of those glorious Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches. Get up on the chat section. First one there. Well, you're going to get a chance to win. Chad Patko wants a shout out for the Fighting Fish baseball boys watching tonight. State champion Fighting Fish.
I have a guess, Baldwin Woodville 1987. That is not correct.
Spring Valley 1976.
Nope.
Nope. It's close. Close, though, on that. Craig Finstead, you're close. Nope. So Craig Finstead's the closest. Was it Baldwin, 1991? No. Spring Valley, 1980? No. Corey, you know, some of you got the town right, but the year wrong. There it is. Ezra Black, Spring Valley, 1978. Ezra, you're the winner of tonight's Wildcat Trivia. So what happened? So the first school from either Pierce or St. Croix County to win a WIAA State Football Championship was Spring Valley of the Dunn-St. Croix Conference in 1978, beating Randolph by a score of 15-3 in the State Division 5 State Division 5 title game. So Spring Valley in 1978, Ezra Black, you are the winner of Wildcat Trivia, and you just go down there to Tarnation Tavern and let them know you won and get yourself a Charlie Cat chicken sandwich. I'll let Fred Barr know. They'll have the name and a number 2 lead pencil on the back of a napkin next to the cash register, and cash that in. Thanks for playing Wildcat Trivia. Jeff, we should probably talk a little bit about the Boosters Club, huh?
Yes, let's do that.
Put up the QR code. There we go.
River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club is nearing the end of our 2025 membership drive. The River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club supports all 22 boys and girls sports at River Falls High School. Over the last 8 years, the Booster Club has provided grants totaling over $400,000 to all 22 boys and girls sports programs at River Falls High School. I was asked a question this week by somebody, and they were wondering, okay, if I become a member, do I have to do anything?
Yeah, what do I have to do?
Like, do I have to do volunteer work or anything like that? And the answer to that would be no. The only thing you need to do is sign up to become a member and donate money at one of the various membership levels that you'll see at the QR code that is on your screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
So all you got to do, click on the QR code, look at the different membership levels. There's family membership levels, and there are also business membership levels at different dollar amounts. And pick the one that makes the most sense for you. Make your donation either online or through the mail, and that's all you got to do. You've become a official member. So again, that membership drive is going to close at the end of the River Falls High School football season. So if the Wildcats lose tonight, that membership drive will wrap up this weekend. So to become a member, either click on the QR code on your screen, or check out the website at rfhsboosters.org. Again, that's rfhsboosters.org. We'd love to have you as part of our group.
Outstanding. Why don't we go to give an update on our Man Up movement for 2025? We'll play that, hit that one up in about 4 in from the left. There's the one that's got the QR code. Oh, let's show. We got to show Rob Derry right there. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. That's our poster child for the Man Up movement 2025. We're competing with the Power of 100 Women, and we said, let's man up. So we get some of that right there. Get some ice in the beard. And we're trying to get 100 men to donate $100, and we give it to nonprofits across the town. And here's what we're giving to this year: River Falls Robotics, the Accessibility River Falls, and the Sunshine Fund in River Falls. We go for 100 men to give $100 each. Well, we are at 120 men, so we're at $12,000, about $4,000 for each of these. I'd like to add 10 on there. So be part of the Man Up Movement 2025, and you can hit that QR code if you want to be part of the Man Up Movement. I know Mike Cayley's been hounding you, and you want to. If you haven't done it, he's going to keep hounding you. So you might as well throw in your $100 into the Man Up Movement, and we're going to have a check presentation on Wednesday, December 17th. Down at Tarnation Tavern at 7 o'clock. We'll invite everybody down. I know Fred likes to give a free refreshment on that night. And we do the check presentations to River Falls Robotics, Accessibility River Falls, and the River Falls Sunshine Fund. We got them in for $4,000 apiece right now. Let's crank that up a little bit and get them a few more. Thank you, all the people, generous men who've manned up this year and give up to the Man Up movement to help nonprofits in River Falls.
You want me to go through some halftime numbers here?
Stats, what do we got, Jeff?
All right. Let's go with the Wildcats first. Tino Massa, 9 of 16 for 83 yards. 1 interception so far tonight for Tino. Tara Savage, probably his low amount of carries per half for the season. Only 7 carries for 46 yards, averaging 6.6 per carry. Receiving, Charlie Burke, 2 for 34 yards, long of 29. Austin Stelright, 1 reception for 31 yards. Todd Benedict, 2 receptions for 13 yards. Tara Savage, 2 receptions for 8 yards. Mason Novak, 1 reception for 2 yards. Defensively, tackles, Anthony McPherson, Nolan Hopeful, Blake Schneider, Sam Simpson with 4 each. Caden Johnston with 3. Todd Benedict, Oliver Simmons with 2 each. Cole Dykus, Jack Larson, Austin Stelright, and Thade Dreyer with 1 each for the Wildcats. And your Kingston Allen update, unofficially 26 carries, 149 yards, which is well below his average of 5.7 yards per carry. He averages over 10. However, he's right on his average of 4 touchdowns per half. So
yeah.
I know that's not his average, but it certainly seems like it lately.
Yeah.
So 4 touchdowns for Kingston Allen. Wildcats they've done a good job of not allowing him to break a long run so far. His longest run is 17 yards earlier in the first half, but he's something.
He's good.
Kevin,
He's been fun to watch.
He's been a lot of fun to watch. Not if you're a Wildcat fan.
But just if you're a football fan,
Yep.
and if you're a Green Bay Notre Dame fan, he's pretty good.
He's going to have many more offers coming his way. There's no question about that. Wisconsin's already got in as a junior, as has Northwestern, both from the Big Ten. So got a bright future ahead of them.
Well, down 28-0 at halftime. If the Wildcats can find a way to come back here, it'll make the story pretty good. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, more than pretty good. I think at this point, I'd settle for a stop.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, if Notre Dame is able to take this second half kickoff and score a touchdown and kick the extra point, then then this second half's just going to fly by because we're in running clock territory at that point.
So my assessment of the first half, Jeff, the Wildcats really have rode the back of Joseph Tarasavage this year. In the first half, the coaches must have really liked the matchup for Massa and his receiving core. They went aerial a lot, didn't they? They threw the ball a lot in that first half, a lot more than we've seen all season long. I mean, the passing has been very effective all season long as well. But tonight it was more pass than run, which is the unusual part I'm noticing.
Yeah, and I think probably the most unusual is I think they threw the ball 6 or 7 times before they even ran it once, which we're definitely not accustomed to seeing. We were certainly accustomed to seeing a lot of Tarasavage off tackle throughout the season, and being limited to only 7 carries for the half. And now they're down 28. It's pretty much turned them into a passing team for the second half.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to score and score in a hurry.
Yeah. Maybe we can run through all of our game sponsors one more time since we have 2 minutes here. Yeah, I was just going to summarize as he pulls that up. It was a different game plan than we've seen all season.
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
Kinney Sport and Power, thank you for sponsoring tonight's game. The Garage Bikes and Brews, the Garage Gridiron Grinder, the coveted award. Thank you, the Garage Bikes and Brews. River City Stitch down there at 2nd and Maple. Go down to see Callie for all of your Wildcat gear needs. Also, I'd like to thank Allie Massa and the Massa Mortgage team. She'd love to quarterback your next home loan. Black Wolf Exteriors. Thank you, Joe Karras with Black Wolf Exteriors. And Jenny Rivard with State Farm Insurance. Those two owe the Sunshine Fund $1,000 each. And Joe, if we don't get that check, we're going to come down and shake you by the ankles and get that out of you. So I know you probably already paid them. I just want to give you a hard time. And thank you, Steve Leach with Leach Insurance Agency. They sponsor all those great replays you saw tonight on the Leach Insurance lookbacks. Thank you, Steve Leach with Leach Insurance. Also thank Property Executive Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Real Estate. And, we might have a chance just to go check out her commercial real quick. Let's do that. We got a minute.
Mark Jenkins, class of 73.
Randy Brenner, class of 74.
One to Wildcat.
Always a Wildcat.
Jeff Dumont, class of 71, 6 interceptions in 1 game.
Dave Linehan, class of 73, back-to-back champs, 71-72.
And I'm Sarah Jenkins, your River Falls Realtor. Just like these Wildcat legends, I'm all about winning for our community with the River Falls Sports Broadcasting
Thank you,
Channel.
Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Real Estate. She'd love to be your realtor. Well, here we go. Second half, Wildcats will kick off, and let's see if Coach Schurz got to find a way to get to his team and get him to stiffen up here, maybe punch the ball free and make a miraculous comeback down 28-0 at the half. Green Bay Notre Dame Tritons 28, Wildcats with a goose egg. I don't think they've been shut out in the first half all season.
No, I don't believe so. I think you're right about that, Kevin. Again,
all right.
Cats averaging 43 a game.
Yeah, boy. Notre Dame came game plan prepared tonight. Kickoff fielded back on the 6 by Siak and takes it out to the 22. Nice open field tackle by Thay Dreyer. He likes to hit people.
Well,
it was Siak, wasn't it, on the return?
That was Siak,
yeah.
Yep, just chip away. Get a stop. Start by getting a stop.
Yeah.
And
how about there?
And see what happens after that.
We don't have to get fancy. How about get a stop? All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Back on the 24-yard line for Green Bay Notre Dame. Quarterback Max Pierce under center. They just want to give it to Kingston Allen. Works off the left edge, bounces it to the outside. He's got some room. Taken down and pushed out of bounds by Anthony McPherson, but he got the edge there. He didn't get the edge in the first half. They contained that pretty well. That time there, he got the edge and gains 15, 16 yards, and they move the chains.
Yeah, he gets to the outside so quickly. Just an impressive running back.
He is. Again, Kingston Allen, we have him listed at 6'1", 190, and he's just a junior. Well, this team's loaded for next year, huh? Give it to Kingston Allen again. He'll work off that same left edge and taken down after about 6 yards.
They Dreyer and Nolan Hopeful again in on the tackle.
Ball spotted on the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 5 for Green Bay Notre Dame. 2 receivers here to the near side. Kingston Allen, and along with a fullback in the backfield. Max Pierce under center, barking out the calls. They're going to hand it to the up back. Nice hard run. Gains about 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short.
Blake Schneider, Todd Benedict in on the play.
Fullback carry, getting some action. 3rd and a long 1.
And he's a fullback, all right.
He is
240 pounds.
This time they give it to their workhorse, Kingston Allen. He's got first down yardage and more.
He's
got some speed, some 30. They're not going to catch him. 20. New gear, 10-5 touchdown. Kingston Allen, the junior, the big recruit, the leading touchdown scorer ever in the state of Wisconsin. That's his 5th tonight. Boy, is he fast.
Yes, he is. Was able to bounce it outside again, and once he got into the secondary, there was nobody going to catch him.
He gone.
And
we go to running clock.
Running clock
if they make this
if
here.
they make it. Yep.
Yeah, he had different gear, didn't he? He found everybody else was like maxed out at a gear. He had one more, and he ran away from people very fast, and that kick is good. 35-0. 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd, and it's all Green Bay, Notre Dame tonight. I didn't really expect this, I'm not going to lie to you. I knew I expected to see a lot of Kingston Allen, but I thought it'd be a closer football game.
Yeah, I expected Notre Dame to put up some points.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
They've done that against everybody, but I think probably the biggest surprise is the lack of scoring so far by the Wildcat offense, and they've had some opportunities. They've had a couple where they came close, and you know, like we said, a missed field goal and a turnover in Notre Dame territory kind of set the tone for the football game. And
it did. And
Notre Dame's been able to pull away since then.
35-0. Your scoreboard is correct. 2014 Homestead over West De Pere. The kick gets off the ground this time, fielded on the 10. Moves it up here to the near side. Fumble. Ball's on the ground.
Notre Dame's got it.
Notre Dame's got it. Boy, they hit Charlie Burke, and it popped out of there, and it was just all green shirts over that.
Yep. They're
Yikes.
physical football team and dominating on all 3 phases, offense, defense, special teams right there. They force another turnover, the 3rd one of the night for the Wildcats. And
on the 23-yard line, knocking on the red zone here. I mean, it's early with 9:47 to go on a running clock, but they're reaching down for the dagger. Handoff, slicing, dicing, multiplying, and dividing Kingston Allen on a nice 6-yard run.
It's Blake Schneider in on the tackle. He's had numerous tackles tonight. Blake's still playing hard. And what very well may be the last game of his Wildcat career. A lot of seniors out in the field right now.
A lot of seniors. Second down and 4 after the 6-yard gain by Kingston Allen. 5 touchdowns for Kingston Allen tonight. 54 on the year. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
State record, huh, Jeff?
Yep, and climbing. He keeps breaking his own state record every time he scores another one, and he will very, very likely have another game to play next week.
Mm-hmm. Third and short for Green Bay Notre Dame. Ball's on the 15-yard line. They need to get to about the 13. Max Pierce under center. Give it to Kingston. Go off the right side this time. Bounces it. Headed towards the promised land. That's 6. That's a half a dozen for number 7 tonight. 55 on the year. Kingston Allen with a 15-yard.
That's number 6 for Allen. Outstanding job that time by the right side of the Triton offensive line, opening up some holes for Allen. Good patience again by Kingston Allen, and he was able to get in for number 6.
Kicks it up, and it is good. They bang it through. 42-0 with 8:02 to go here in quarter 3. We have a shorter First National Bank commercial. Let's throw one up there. There we go. First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson, Braden Engstrom, Rob Derry, and Chris Larson bringing you the action tonight. We're glad you're all here, and it has been just an absolute Kingston Allen clinic tonight.
Kingston Allen unofficially 33 carries, 248 yards, 6 touchdowns.
He's good.
He's good.
As advertised, low squib kick, fielded by the up back. That Josh Jenkins? Maybe in the 25? I saw a single number, and it was Josh Jenkins on the field there. Nice play. Josh runs it up to the 35-yard line.
Clock will continue to run here in case you're wondering about that. WIAA rule is whenever you have a 35-point or greater lead in the second half,
the clock runs.
The clock will just keep running.
Thank you for the kind words, Anthony Hengst. Glad you're here all season long. Back to pass, looking, stop route, caught. Todd Benedict gains a tough 4 yards on a short pass and catch there. Nice hookup. 2nd and 6 for the Cats.
Cats staying in the hurry-up offense here.
Pistol formation, 3 receivers up top. Give it to Joey, cuts it back at the 40. Headed out towards Sam Simpson, punched him forward for an additional 3. I think he put him airborne, and he got 3 more. They break the 50. 1st and 10. Nice run by Joseph Tarasavage. 5 receivers out. It's backyard football for the Cats. Not as much pressure on that little wide receiver screen there. They kind of laid off, and Burke grabs it and moves it forward for 9. That's the kind of defense they've seen all year on that. But that first half, they were just attacking that play.
They have, yep, absolutely. And Wildcats moving the ball a little bit here. Same play.
Same play. Why not? Again, that had worked all season for the very reason those last two plays worked. Defenses play off of that, and that's so effective with those athletes. But they just were jumping that thing in the first half, and they didn't have any success.
No, they didn't. In fact, a couple of near-miss turnovers. The Wildcats caught a couple of breaks.
Massa back steps up in the pocket. He's hit as he throws, and they're going to say incomplete.
Tino had no time there. They were in his lap in a hurry, as they have been for most of the evening. Here's your
whistles on the field.
Your tire shoe timeout. I don't know what you call that, Kevin.
Yeah, that's a tire shoe timeout.
Yeah.
Clock even stopped for a shoe timeout. I guess good way to stop the clock. He's loosen that thing up, lose a contact lens.
Nope, no, it's going again.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. Massa gives it to Joey. Good hard run, puts his shoulder down. The pads are popping, and Joseph Tarasavage, that's the Joey we've seen all season long. Gain of 6 or 7 on the play. It was 7. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Cats as they get near the red zone. I don't think we've been in the Sunshine Fund red zone at all tonight yet.
On the drive when we missed the field goal, we were just inside the 20. That's the only time.
And that's
not enough.
Not going to get there. I think he might have lost. I'm going to mark it no gain. It'll be 4th and 3.
Bringing up 4th and 3 for the Wildcats.
4th and 3. 5 receivers out.
There's movement on the line.
Movement on the line. No, we got timeout. That's timeout for Notre Dame. How about our game sponsor commercial one more time? We got a minute here. Why not? Let's go.
Welcome to River Falls, Wisconsin, where small-town charm meets natural wonder. Just 30 minutes from the Twin Cities, River Falls is home to the sparkling Kinnickinnic River, a fly-fishing paradise flowing right through downtown. Here you'll find vibrant local shops, cozy cafes, and a university that brings energy and innovation to every corner. Take a walk on scenic trails, catch live music on Main Street, or just slow down and breathe it all in. River Falls, naturally inviting, uniquely alive.
Naturally inviting, uniquely alive. Spend a weekend in River Falls, Wisconsin. Thank you, River Falls Chamber, for sponsoring tonight's game, paying the WIAA fee. Thanks for doing that. Well, here we go, Jeff. 4th and 3. See if they can find a way to convert here. Bobbled. Going for the home run ball. It might have him. Reached it up, and there's a flag on the play. Yeah, they had Mason Novak over there. He got bumped down. I think if they don't bump him there, I think he might catch that.
Yep, you had a chance.
So that's not a spot foul in high school football, 15-yarder. So, hey, they're in the – here it is, the replay. Yeah, just ran him over, and pretty easy call.
Notre Dame fans below us can't believe it for some reason.
And we are in the Sunshine Fun red zone. Thank you, Jenny Rivard and Joe Karras. The Sunshine Fund Red Zone, each of them donating $1,000 to the River Falls Sunshine Fund. Joseph Tarasavage off the left end and taken down. He got him right around the waist. That's old number 88.
Joey Massey.
Gets up on Joey's back there and says, "You're not going nowhere." 2nd and 10.
Notre Dame has a ton of guys that play both ways, Kevin, but boy, are they effective. Massey, one of them.
Massa crossing around into some traffic. Nice pass, nice catch, and the pads are popping. And down to the 2, caught by Charlie Burke. Burke was hurt most of the season with a broken collarbone, and this is his third game back, and boy, he's really into midseason form there last game.
He's played a nice game. He definitely showed up tonight. Impressive effort, maybe the best effort of the season tonight by Charlie Burke.
Yeah. Give it to Joey.
Nope.
And he's not going to get there. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. Lost a yard on the play. 2nd and 2.
Tritons have just dominated the line of scrimmage all evening, I'd say, on both sides of the football. And
they're tough.
Tara Savage had nowhere to go on that play.
Can we say West Superior or Homestead is going to have their hands full with this Green Bay
Absolutely.
team? Play action back of the end zone and almost caught on the tip. Had a man through the hands of the intended receiver. Was that Cal Dumond? He was the intended receiver through his hands. It got tipped up and then almost caught, I think, by Stelreich in the back of the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2.
And that play reflects the dominance of the Triton defense here and their dominance at the line of scrimmage. I mean, that's a play right there where the Wildcats almost exclusively would run the football throughout the entire season.
Right.
And that time they're trying to throw it.
They'll throw a little naked boot, play action. Had him. There we go. Now they go a little sweep play in, touchdown. Mason Novak for the River Falls Wildcats. Say, get on the board, huh?
Let's start somewhere. So
you fake up the middle. They get Novak on the little end around, and they get him into the end zone. The Wildcats are on the board with 6.
Looks like they're going to go for one instead of 2.
They're going to go for 1.
Yeah.
Bring Carafell out. Let him kick it.
Thought maybe they try to get the lead under 35.
No, they're just going to kick it here. High snap. Kick is down. It's tipped. And it goes to the right. No good. That ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, Jeff, and it just went just right of the goalposts. I think we get a chance to go back, take a look at that touchdown run again by Mason Novak on the Leach Insurance Look Back here on River Falls Sports Broadcasting Network.
Mason at the top of your screen right there. A little bit of a reverse play right there. And
finds his little crease and runs it in.
Just good enough for Mason to get in the end zone.
Hey, give the River Falls Pep Band something to get the toot on the horns about there.
Yeah. Nice to see them making the trip out here to Schofield, Wisconsin. Always a better atmosphere when the Pep Band's here, so appreciate you making the trip. Along with the couple of bus full of Wildcat students.
Making the trip across Highway 29. 2 hours and 30 minutes door to door. River Falls here.
Careful for deer tonight.
Deer and a lot of barrels on the highway.
Yeah.
About
that never-ending construction project on Highway 29.
My goodness.
Well, we'll be getting home a little earlier than we thought, Kevin. I guess it's about the only saving grace of tonight.
Yeah. 1:33 to go here in the third quarter. 42-6. Your scoreboard is correct. It's been pretty much all the Notre Dame Tritons. Onside kick, fielded on the 45, gathered and smothered down. No problem there with that kick squibbing across the carpet. I think is that 83 who got on that, maybe? 63. Miles Hunter got on that for Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame might be done with Kingston Allen tonight.
6 tutters, shelf them.
Yep, I think they're going to put them on ice until next Friday afternoon in Madison.
1st and 10. Next Friday at 1 o'clock, they'll play the winner of West Superior and Homestead. Runs that one forward, gain of 3. Violette on the carry there. Bennett Violette, he's 5'10", 195-pound sophomore.
He's probably next up. He's probably going to have to wait till he's a senior, but he has 55 carries for 558 yards, so another Triton running back averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Bennett,
8 touchdowns for the season.
Bennett La Violette. And that's going to do it here in quarter 3. And why don't we go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
All right, team, this is it. Today we leave it all on the teller line. No shortcuts, no miscalculations, and every transaction counts. So let's get out there, give it everything we've got, and show our customers that with First National Bank of River Falls, they can always count on us every step of the way.
To put it all on the line. Ooh, yeah. Time to put it all on the line. When they time to put it all on the line. Yeah, put it all. When
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport, right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network.
Third quarter stats: Massa 13 of 22, 117 yards, 1 interception. Tara Savage 12 carries, 64 yards. Novak 1 carry, 1 yard for the touchdown. Burke 5 receptions, 64 yards to lead the Wildcat receivers. He stole it
away and
oh,
balls
he
out.
got it
and
back.
did he get it back?
I think he did.
Wildcats had it, and
LaViolette
lost it. Wildcats had it, and LaViolette got it back. It's going to be 3rd and long now, working behind the chains, 3rd and 13.
For the Tritons, Kingston Allen's day ends with unofficially 33 carries, 248 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Oof. Not bad.
3rd and 13. Play action, roll out to his right, looking down the field, being chased from the backside. Flips it up and falls incomplete. Heavy pressure there on the backside by the Wildcats, and had to maybe force that a little bit early. Falls incomplete. It'll be 4th and long. Punt time for Green Bay Notre Dame Tritons. First time tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah. I was beginning to wonder if they had a punter on their team. It looks like they do. Looks like that's number 50. No, is it? Yeah, number 58, Deacon Weary. Mason Novak back to receive for the Wildcats.
Deacon Weary, 5'8", 205. He's a junior as well. A lot of juniors. Young team, actually. Bodes well for them. Ball's on the carpet. They do still get it away. Spiraling kick. Fair caught at the 32. Boy, nice job there getting that away after a bobbled kick, and he got it out there. Nice kick, Deacon Weary. Nice job for Notre Dame.
Looks like the Wildcats are going to stick with their starters for at least one more series.
42-6 here with 9:56 to go here in the football game. This is where it gets a little reflective for the seniors, right? This game of football, a lot of these guys will never put a helmet on again after tonight. This will be it. Throw to the far side to Benedict, and no, off the block, and what a nice tackle. Who do you have over there, Jeff? That's a nice play that he got off that block.
That is waiting for him to turn around.
Right, 4.
Yep, that's what I thought it was. Number 4, Syak.
Boy, Syak was blocked. He got off the Novak block, and made a nice tackle. Loss of a yard on the play. That's a big time play.
Yep, it's that physical nature of the Triton defense again on display.
Massa back to pass, lofts one up into heavy traffic.
That's
and intercepted. And now it's down. And let's see what they call here. Let's see. Wildcat football. They wrestle it back away. We might even get a chance to go back, take a look at that. Let's see on the Leach Insurance look back. It's like we had it, they had it, and then we ended up getting it. Here it is, Jeff. What did you got?
So pass to Dumond. Looked like it was intercepted, but then Cal kind of
wrestled
it away. I don't know if you call that a reception for Dumond. I guess you do.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I don't think it hit the ground. We'll take it. No replay in high school football.
Back to pass again, crossing route, throws into heavy traffic. Now they're in that zone defense. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys back.
Yeah, and again, Tino, no time to set his feet or throw the football. Heavy pressure by Notre Dame on that play.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. That's want to remind people online, this is a family show, so we haven't gotten bad yet, but yeah, just keep it, Pete, just keep it nice. Come on, we all love each other here. All football fans watching football tonight. I'm not going to win any bragging rights on the chat section of River Falls Sports Broadcasting, I can guarantee it. Going for the home run ball on the near side to Joey Tarasavich, and knocked away. Chance for an interception, thrown a little bit behind Joey, and Jonah Marzak knocked it away. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, we are watching a high school football game, aren't we, Kevin?
Yeah, high school football
high school
game.
sports. We're
High
watching,
school
so
sports.
Everybody relax.
Everybody just relax. You'll get no bragging rights by being a wagon on this thing.
Keyboard warrior.
Keyboard warrior. Not gonna win anything. All right, timeout, Wildcats. I'm going to run through our game sponsors 1 second again. We got them last time tonight. Thank you, Kinney Sport and Power. Stepping up, sponsoring tonight's game. The Garage Bikes and Brews, Garage Gridiron Grinder. I don't think we have a grinder tonight, Jeff.
No. I got nothing right now.
I got nothing. River City Stitch. See Callie, Massa Mortgage Team. Thank you, Allie Massa. Black Wolf Exteriors. Thank you, Joe Karras. Jen Rivard. Thank you, Jenny Rivard. Leach Insurance. Thank you, Steve Leach with Leach Insurance. Sarah Jenkins. Thank you, Sarah Jenkins. Appreciate all of our Wildcat football sponsors. And thank you, River Falls Chamber of Commerce, for being tonight's game sponsor, paying the WIAA fee. Back to pass again, going down the middle. And we got a flag on the play. Grabbed his shoulder pad. Had Charlie Burke going right down the seam, the old post route, and I think that grab with the shoulder pad might have made a difference.
Yeah, it might have. It looked like he was certainly in position to catch the football, and almost did anyway. Why don't you get rid of that one guy?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. See ya. That's the same guy I would have got rid of too, so there you go. I was just looking at these.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for joining.
Joseph Tarasavich just bounced it to the outside, gain of 4 on the play. We're pretty tolerant up here, like we let stuff go, but you just got to take your foot off the gas pedal. I'm talking to the commenters. There's no need.
It's always the anonymous ones that don't give their real names.
Right.
It never fails.
Right.
Just like on Twitter and everything else. Yep.
Back to pass again. Massa looking down the field, going over the middle. Got Novak, and just over his outstretched arms. He might have been kind of grabbed on the way there too. Trying to get some points here with 5:56 in running clock to go. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Back to pass again. Massa crossing route and just led Mason Novak by a little bit too much. It's going to be 4th down.
Good play that time by number 22. That's Jonas Burnt.
This guy says, I'm a sophomore and failing all my classes. Well, you should spend more time in class and less time on the chat section.
Yes.
All right, 4th and 6. Back to pass. Rolling out to his left. Massa's in big trouble. He got to throw it. Tipped up in the air and almost intercepted. And the Wildcats will turn it over on downs with just under 5 minutes to go in the contest.
Well, probably a good time to maybe reflect for a couple
Let's
minutes
do it. Go
about,
ahead, Jeff.
about the Wildcats football season.
Yeah, reflect, would you?
Obviously, this isn't going to end the way they wanted the season to end, but I think at some point they'll be able to look back and see the many positives that came out of this season. The best record in school history with a record of 11-2. Another Big Rivers Conference championship, advancing farther into playoffs than they ever have.
The record.
Level 4, which has never been seen. Level 3 was the farthest in program history prior to the 2025 team. Lots to be proud of. They certainly brought the community together throughout the season. The community rallied behind this team. We saw some really big crowds at David Smith Stadium throughout the season, and it's a season that these kids will look back on at some point. Probably not tonight, but they will certainly look back on at some point with an awful lot of pride as they.
It was historic, Jeff.
Yep.
It was a historic River Falls Wildcat football season.
Mm-hmm.
Record-breaking. So many good memories. They really only had 2 stinkers.
Yeah, this one and the New Richmond game was the other one, which was, we were tonight better football team. I don't think there's any question about that. Anybody who watch this game, Notre Dame is going to be an awful tough out next week in Madison. And I don't know who's going to beat this team next year, Kevin, with all the juniors they have out here playing right now. But they're good. They're really, really good. They look good on film, and they've been great.
.240 to go.
There's Blake Schneider and Thade Dreyer both playing until the end here.
Yes.
Blake Schneider's had a really, really nice game tonight. I don't know how many tackles he has, but he has a ton. First team all-conference player, another senior who plays his heart out. And
why don't you pull up the Garage Bikes and Brews logo here? Let's pull that up here. I want to talk first a little bit about Matt Johnson. He's being so gracious this year, sponsoring that coveted award again. And, we're up here in the booth tonight, and, that's always for the best player of the game. And tonight, I don't know, it's pretty tough tonight being down 40. Yeah, 42 to 6. It's tough to go down in the field after a loss like this and present an award like that. That's really, meant for a player that's just done something extra special. There's many players who have done many, many great things all season long. Blake Schneider's won tonight. If we had a whiteboard, he'd be near the top of the whiteboard tonight, Jeff?
Yeah, he'd be at the top of mine. He's been out in the field for most of the game. Notre Dame's had the ball for the vast majority of this football game, and he's been playing hard all night.
5 tackles.
4 assists, so nine total, and he's still out there playing hard, and he's I believe the only all-conference, first-team all-conference players that hasn't received a grinder. So he'd be the one that would get it for sure.
Yeah.
In my book.
Yeah. I think this end of this game just kind of snuck up on me. I don't think we're going to make it down there, to be honest with you.
No.
So, Matt Johnson, thank you for the Garage Bikes and Brews for sponsoring the Grinder Award. And actually, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get it to Blake Schneider. Blake Schneider will be tonight's Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game. Well, probably won't be a post-game interview, but I'll get it to Blake.
Yeah, there's a post-game ceremony, award ceremony,
presentation,
and all that. So we'll skip that part of it tonight. But
Blake Schneider is tonight's
sure he gets it.
Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game.
And that'll do it. 42-6 is your final here from DC Everest.
And the Green Bay Notre Dame goes on to the Wisconsin Division II state championship game next Saturday to face either Homestead or West De Pere, and that's a dogfight over there, 28-21 in the third quarter.
Big shout out to all the Wildcat seniors. There's
You want
a large group. I can
large
probably
group.
maybe
Go
try
ahead.
to walk through it here as long as we got a couple minutes.
Let's walk through that. Pull up the Garage Bikes and Brews logo again. Leave it up for them as we talk through the seniors.
Yeah, big shout out. I'll go through them in numerical order here. Anthony McPherson, Mason Novak, Todd Benedict, Cal Dumond, Josh Jenkins, son of our statistician Dan Jenkins, Tino Massa, Jaden Osborne, Blake Schneider, Colton French, Thay Dreyer, Brecken French, Joe Tarasavich, Zach Faulkner, Matthew Tiffany, Tyler Hastings, Vincent Anderson, Jack Larson, Griffin Klecker, Jack Larson's son of our on-field cameraman Chris Larson, Griffin Klecker, Kean O'Keefe, Sam Simpson. Excited to follow Sam's career as he heads to Indiana University in a couple months, I guess, right, Kevin?
Yes. He's going to be heading out January the 8th to Indiana.
And then last but not least, Austin Stellwright. Look forward to following a lot of these boys as they play winter sports. I know we got a lot of basketball players out here and some wrestlers, and the spring sports season as well. A lot of track and field participants. So big kudos to a great senior class, and shout out to the Wildcat coaching staff as well, led by
Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year, Big Rivers Conference
Ryan
Coach of the Year.
Schurz.
Yep. 11-2 on the year for the Wildcats.
Historic season for the River Falls Wildcats comes to an end tonight on the carpet at DC Everest against a really tough Green Bay Notre Dame Triton football team who will play for the state championship next Friday afternoon. A lot of hugs and tears, and the sideline for the Wildcats. Trophy presentation. We'll get that, and then we'll put a big red bow around this thing and call it good for the 2025 Wildcat football season. How about that?
That sounds good.
On behalf of my great colored commentator, Jeff Johnson, our executive producer, Braden Engstrom, Rob Derry, the artist on the camera, Chris Larson on the field camera, I'm Kevin Westhouse, saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until basketball season, good night, everyone.